8.7 Coast FM, your community station.
Yes, you're tuned to 88.7 Adelaide's Coast FM, and we thank you so much for doing so. Well, on a regular basis, we always love to catch up with the Catalyst Foundation. Now, here's a particular way that probably a good way for you to make some money. So you may have a car that you want to sell, or you may be decluttering because you're moving or downsizing. Placing a classified ad in the newspaper used to be a logical first step, but these days if you want to buy or sell something, it offers often best to go straight online to do it. So if you're not sure of how to do it, don't fret. We're here to help. The Catalyst Foundation, the leading provider of community information in South Australia, offers a range of informative webinars about digital literacy topics, and one of their upcoming events on May the 11th is all about today's most popular online buying and selling platforms, eBay, Gumtree, and Facebook Marketplace. So on the line, we always love to catch up with Caitlin. We say good morning, Caitlin, and welcome back to Coast FM. Good morning, Caitlin.
Good morning. It's always a pleasure to talk with you, Roy.
It's lovely to have you as well. Now, how was your weekend? Had a nice weekend? Busy?
It was really, really nice and relaxing. How was yours?
Yes, it was a lovely weekend weather-wise. We had a busy weekend. We had a lot of social engagements to attend to, but we had a good time in the process. It was good. Now, first of all, tell us about the great work that the Catalyst Foundation do, Caitlin.
Sure. Catalyst Foundation, we're a charitable, inclusive service, and as you mentioned, the leading provider of community information in South Australia. We focus on areas such as home support, aged care services, disability, housing, independent living, digital literacy, which is what I'll be talking about today, retirement living, and connecting people to services.
So tell us about the upcoming webinar. Now, this might be frightening to some people, but going online to buy and sell, but it's not that bad, is it?
No, it's actually really fun. We get that it's intimidating, but we're going to help you all with that. On Tuesday, the 11th of May, from 3 to 4 p.m., we're offering a webinar on Zoom, which also may be intimidating, but we can help you guide you through the steps to get on Zoom. Our webinar is called Let's Go Online to Buy and Sell, and we'll be talking about what's called e-commerce, eBay, Facebook, Marketplace, and Gumtree. You can register for this by calling us on 816-8776. The webinar is going to be presented by our superstar digital literacy volunteer, John Dunsford, and he'll be explaining what each platform is and does, and we'll be offering some tips on how to stay safe and secure, which is really important. Both digitally and physically, when you're buying and selling, you'll also offer tips on how to try to get the best deal as a buyer.
Oh, that's great. But I've heard that eBay can, I've heard of eBay, but I've never really used it. So let's help us through that situation there, Caitlin.
Sure. Well, I buy a lot and sell a lot online, and it's a lot of fun, but it's also kind of an art, and that's what John's going to be talking about. And as we said, it can be a little intimidating, but we're going to help you all out with that. So let's say you want to buy an antique or a book or a CD or DVD or vintage or new clothing, or even you might want to buy a car on Gumtree or Facebook. John's going to discuss things like how to pay for the item and the different jargon each platform uses. For example, sometimes on eBay there'll be what's called a reserve price or a buy it now option. He'll go over what those terms mean and more. So if you're a seller, you may not know how much to sell your item for either, and how much it costs to list it and how much to charge for postage. So John will be going over that too.
Yeah, what are the rules of thumb? There's be lots of do's and don'ts on this buying and selling on the internet, isn't there? Is there a couple of don'ts that you shouldn't do when you're putting something on eBay or on the marketplace?
Yeah, I would say one thing that you want to do is always create a secure password on eBay.
Okay.
And on Marketplace, and just in general, you want to create a really, really secure password. You can do that by using a mixture of numbers and letters and symbols.
Yeah.
And make sure you write down your password. And I would say that, just use your gut and be safe when you're working with people. Never, go anywhere by yourself, meet in a public place, meet with a friend. But, in general, it's a really, really fun experience, and I think it can be really, really, lucrative and fun.
Beneficial, yeah. Yeah, a lot of us have got stuff in our garage that's been there for, probably 20, 30, 40 years, whatever, and we don't use it anymore. What's the point of having it clutter in our garage when we can maybe earn some good cash with it? So it's a great opportunity to get out there and make some ready cash, isn't it?
Exactly. It sure is, and everybody likes that.
Everybody does like it. So what's the main difference between eBay, Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree here, Caitlin?
The main difference is that on eBay, most transactions take place through the post, whereas on Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree, they're usually local transactions. And John's going to be discussing all the steps you can take, to take advantage of those platforms, whether it's by the post or in person. As I said, he'll be touching on safety online, things like creating a strong password and signing up with PayPal so you can send and receive payments as safely as possible.
Yeah, I think PayPal's a good way to go, isn't it?
Yes, it's a very good way to go. It's very secure.
Yeah, but the thing with me with passwords, you've got all these different passwords, and it's sometimes impossible to remember them. So what you said earlier is just important to write them down in a book or something, so you can make them go to that particular password whenever you need it.
Yeah, I mean that's a great thing to do. Write down in a book, but make sure you keep your book somewhere safe. And also, sometimes it's good to write them down if you want to put them in like a note section of your phone.
Yeah.
And lock that note. You can just remember one password, and then all of your passwords will be there when you unlock it with that one password. That makes sense.
Now that makes good sense. That really sounds like the way to go. Sounds like there's a lot to learn here, Caitlin, doesn't it?
Oh, there's so much to learn, but it's, as I said, the point is really having fun and making a little extra cash. And we're going to guide you through that to make it, not as intimidating as it may sound.
That's the beauty of the Catalyst Foundation. And you're dealing with the older baby boomer generation, so you're used to talking in layman's terms, so you're going to make it as easy as you possibly can by tuning into the seminar.
Exactly, yes. And if you are interested in signing up for this webinar or even other webinars that we have listed on our brand new website, you can call about the May 11th event between 3 and 4. It's called Let's Go Online to Buy and Sell. It's presented by John Dunsford, and we can also tell you about all our other upcoming events when you call. Listeners, as I said, can also visit our brand new website at www.catalystfoundation.com.au or reach out to us by email at information@catalystfoundation.com.au. And just give this number one more time, 8168-8776.
That's beautiful, Caitlin. Well, thank you so much for joining us and explaining it so well. And I think it's going to be a must thing for a lot of people out there that should tune in. It's on the 11th of May. It's Let's Go Online to Buy and Sell. And that telephone number, once again, is 8168-8776. And you'll learn lots about what you can do in a relatively safe way. They'll teach you all the do's and don'ts, and they will make it worthwhile for you by probably earning some money from the goods that are no longer used by yourself or your family.
Exactly, and we're really looking forward to it, so we hope to see everyone there.
Thank you so much, Caitlin, and all the best, Bear. We'll look forward to touching base next month.
Excellent. Thanks,
okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That was Caitlin there from the Catalyst Foundation. That telephone number, just one more time. You can you jot this down, 8168-8776 to register.